Hey, this is Purushottam and I make videos related to Poland for students or whoever is going to come to Poland to study or to work. In this video, I'm going to tell you my story how I landed my first job as an international student in Poland. So let's dive into the video. So I have got some points covered. And so first of all, I came here and for the first month and for the second month, I was almost about to join a job that was, of course, about a delivery job. And I don't know what happened, but I did not go to this place. So you will have opportunities through your friends and you might skip it just because you think that you don't deserve this job. It can also happen, but at the same time, you have to remember that when you are not getting something and you have still one opportunity, you just have to go for it just because you are in a foreign land and you have to survive here, especially if you don't have let's say big support from your family. All right, so I had, but still that's why I think I had this confidence and I skipped this opportunity. But then I found my first opportunity that was actually again not paid, it was free. So after 3 months I found an internship. I used to work for them, let's say related to social media and making content regarding events. It was like big companies, or not big companies, but let's say small scale industries or small scale startups that were there in the events, and they were trying to attract investors or funding from the investors. And I was creating videos for this event management company. And then I did this for let's say 1 month or so, and then I skipped it just because thinking that they were not paying me. And but I had, let's say, the opportunity to learn a lot about social media management, content creation, and I did all that. And then I gave it up thinking that I'm not making money. All right, but still I got to learn a lot. And then I found my another job. So this was, let's say, kind of internship, but my first job was related to, again, here somebody was looking for a client representative, or it's kind of a basically legalization process in Poland. And I was doing this to make things easier for people who are going to apply for legalization process in Poland as students, as workers. So I was coordinating with them and, let's say, bringing them clients who will apply the TRC, temporary residence card, in Poland. So I worked for this company, and it was really nice experience. I did this for 3 months, and then I went on a travel trip. I think it was Finland. And then after coming back from there, I thought to join them again because I was taking a long holiday. So they said, we cannot continue with you because we cannot give you this long holiday. So I resigned, and then this was my first, technically, a full-time role. It was in summer vacation time. So in summer vacation time, you can do full-time jobs in Poland, but when you are a student, I suggest that you work not full-time but part-time. And then I landed up in a part-time job. After this, it was almost 1.5 months that I was unemployed but still a student. So this is how I justified my gap, and I joined McDonald's. Yeah, um, gastronomy. It runs through my blood now because I worked there, and I used to work part time. So it was like from 7 a.m. in the morning until 3 p.m. in the evening. But it was only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days in a week. Weekends were always there, especially the mornings. It was in from December until February that I did this job for 3 months, and it's like a standing job, right? You cannot sit there. You just get a 30 minutes break. Depending on your hours, you get longer breaks. Let's say somebody is working for 10 hours, they will get for longer break, or even longer, like for 12 hours, they will get more than 1 hour break. But I used to get 30 minutes break because it was not so long, from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. And after 3 p.m., there is always a peak hour in McDonald's, and it was in Wrocław, Rennik. That's where I worked. I don't know if you know, guys. Let's say anybody who's watching who already got a job there and is still working when you are watching my video to find even a better job. So this was my focus. Monday to Thursday I used to apply every day for the company corporate jobs for full-time roles, and it took me 1 year. Through all this I was not able to land up in a full-time job role. So but luckily on my last year, on my, let's say, last semester, it started in March and I landed up a job in February, and I, let's say, resigned from McDonald's and I joined the full-time role at a corporate. I won't tell the name where I work, but yeah, you can, let's say that it's a decent job. People can rely on such jobs. It's a full-time role, and that's what we come here for, and we try to thrive for it and to find a good job and work in a corporate to earn good salary with full rights, not getting, let's say, exploited by the employers. So this is how I stopped my search, but still I am trying to grow, and I would still try to find jobs. Now it's time to give you some tips. All right, so let's quickly give you tips. Those tips were here basically. That was whole story. It's like total job that I've done here so far. So first of all, networking. You should do networking a lot. Since the moment you think that you have to find a job here, you have to do networking a lot. And I suggest for that LinkedIn. Reach out to HR, reach out to, let's say, senior position people like managers in the corporate world, and ask them, like, is there any role, and ask them, is there anything I can do to improve my CV? So tailor your CV through their advices. And second thing you can do is go to events like career fairs. There is very one famous career fair happens in Poland by the name Talent Days. You should definitely check that out, and you should go whenever it is in your city. It happens in Wrocław, Krakow, Warsaw, Łódź. I don't know where you can imagine. It happens in the big cities of Poland. And then again, go there and tailor your CVs. Ask the people there who are the recruiters there. Of course, nobody land job on the job fairs itself. They get a response after some time. If they like somebody, they accept. And do some certifications before going to these events. And you can still do in the meantime, depending on the job that you want. Let's say you want to find a job in the banking sector, then do some certificates related to Excel, finance, all those things. Upskilling yourself will always be helpful, just not to find a job, even for you, because you're learning something. And let's say, fourth thing that I will say is improve Polish. If you want to work in Poland, I think you should have, this basic importance of Polish language. You have to have in yourself, and try to learn Polish. Maybe it will give a good impression to people. And then at the last, I would say being persistent, and you have to be resilient, when you're trying to get something. It's like hammering a tree to make it fall. You hammer 5 times, it doesn't happen. But remember, if you will hammer a tree with X, if you will cut the tree by X at once, maybe it won't go down, it won't fall. But it will fall if you keep trying to use this X on the tree branch. All right, so it's like this. I hope this video will help you out. I have tried to give my all perspective and my story, so that you can also relate and you can also try my way. And one important tip I can give you is give cover letters. If you watch my video until now, nobody wants to do extra thing. Add cover letter, even tailor the cover letter every time if you get rejections, and tell your story, try to land up a job, and do more networking. So cover letter is very important while applying for the job. Why you stand out, this is what you have to tell there. And remember, if you match 80% requirement or 70% requirement, whatever the employer have asked, just apply. It doesn't matter they need 1 year or 3 year experience. If you have zero year experience, but you still know Excel very well and such things, just apply for it. If you fit 80%, and these days you can also take help of ChatGPT and stuff like that. So at the end, I will appeal It's a call to you all. If you want, let's say, some suggestions, you want to have a call with me, you can book a call with me. You will find the link in the description to book a one-to-one call with me, either via Instagram, it will be cheaper, or via Google Meet, it will be, let's say, little bit pricey than the Instagram call, and there will be time limitations, and you can consult with me, take some suggestions in person via video call or Instagram audio call. All right, so check the prices. If you think it's a decent price, just pay for it and we will have a call. So this was it for this video, guys. Consider subscribing if you think I'm doing enough to, let's say, give some ideas and trying to help you out to do well in life. So this was it. See you in the next one. Peace.